It's been, what, 4 weeks since the release of the Recoil Case, and it's been very, very, very nice. So nice that, well, it's still selling for $2. 40,000 of them on the market, still selling for $2. Now, we did have a weird period of time twice where we had the confirmation error happen. So yeah, they kind of rose up to $6 on July 13th and about $5 on July 20th. Weirdly happened same time on a Wednesday. No, what was it? Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. For me, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. And it lasted at the same amount of time, around 18 hours. But regardless, I went through all of my 1,111 buy orders very quickly. I made some very nice purchases with those, all of those profits. And I thought, you know what? I put down another cheeky buy order in the same account. So I did 700 quantity at about 88 pennies. That's equal to probably just over $1, just over €1 at the moment. So I thought, when I did this buy order, I did it like a day after my first one disappeared, the 1,111 one. And I thought, with the way this case is going, I thought it would go down to about maybe $1.30, 40 by now. Nope, still going strong, $2. So for future reference, this is something good to help you with. Like, it's still going strong. It's still looking good. People still value everything in here very nicely, and that was expected. We'll go to CSGO Stash to get a good visual on the prices, because people have been trading up to get those AKs. They have been trading up to try and get the print streams. So I was right to assume that the print stream would be the better one of the coverts. Let me also point out, though, people do still like chromatic aberration. Not as much as the print stream, but you get the idea. Yes, the gloves were repeats, but it's still a very valuable case. People still want to buy it and open it, so it's working out very nicely. Now, I know a lot of people in my server have been quite successful. I've had one guy buy it ice cold for about, what was it? Comish. He bought it for like $5, didn't he? He bought a field tested one for like nothing, and he can sell it. He sold it for about $40 profit. Very nice. But then there was also Veggies, who bought a field tested stat track. He bought it for about $30, sold it for $300. Insanity. So, yeah, pretty much everybody else involved who was watching me at the time when we're doing our buy orders and everything, loads of people have succeeded. Loads of people did very nice buy orders and have bought something for a very reasonable price, sold it for a much better price. So, as we can see here, I don't have it in dollars. Maybe that would be better. So let's go look at it in US dollar. We'll get a much better understanding for everybody involved. So, like, print stream, factory new, cheapest one is $344. Stat track factory new, $887. Factory new chromatic aberration, $172, and the stat track, $350 almost. So they have held up very nicely. How long will this last for? Well, I did point out, maybe not to all of you lot, but the other most recent case that came out, the Dreams and Nightmares case, that's still selling very nicely still. It has 4 times more quantity than the Recoil case, but it's still being bought. There's still demand for it. Now, with this case, it does have the Riptide knives, so that might be carrying it. But other than that, still got some nice things to get inside it. People still like to open it. Still demand for it, and it's still currently worth, well, it's not worth anything if we see this. How much is it selling for in terms of dollars? 85 cents, maybe a little bit more. So it did suffer when Recoil Case appeared at the beginning of July, but then it kind of went back up. Oh, where are we? Yeah. Kind of got a bit weird. It was just kind of up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, maybe the reason why this is so specific is because this was just maybe Valve generalizes it from here. I don't know, but over the course of this past month, it went down a bit to begin with, but then it started to go back up ever so slightly. Not insanely, but yeah. We are probably going to be seeing this and this quite reasonably priced for a long time. I kind of think the Recoil Case is probably going to get cheap before this gets cheap. And by cheap, I mean maybe like 20 cents. Will it ever reach there though? That's the thing. So as long as no other case has the Riptide knives, and we've only got Riptide case that has the knives as well, this probably isn't going to be getting cheaper for a while. Whereas this, it just has some gloves that we've already seen with Snakebite and Broken Fang. So it's probably going to take maybe another month for this to finally reach around the same price as this. Is that a correct answer to say? I don't think so. Well, how long did Dreams case stay up for? Above $1. That's probably a perfect thing to say. So this took... Here we go, because I've got to figure it out in terms of my currency. It only went down below $1 because of... wait, let's take a look. Oh, I can easily tell you why. Because of Antwerp 2022. How long has it been out for, the sale? It's been going on for about 8.5 weeks now. 8.5 weeks. The longest sale we've ever had. Maybe it's tonight it ends. Yeah. But ever since that came out, it suffered. And then, of course, we got the new case and it suffered a little bit more. But then it kind of perked back up. But yeah. So what are we going to see from now on? Well, we're probably going to see this gradually keep going down in price. You know what? The very, very, very best case to reference is Snakebite case. Snakebite case was the last case that was completely random, completely out of nowhere. And from what we can see here, it took quite a long time for it to go all the way down. But if we just kind of go from here to here. Right, so it came out early May in 2021. And it took until the end of May for it to go down to about $2. Exactly the same position we're in with Recoil Case. But for it to go down below $1, it took until late June. Yeah, about late June. That is when it finally went below $1. So I'm probably right to say, not you, but you, it's going to take maybe another 4 weeks for this to finally go below $1. Maybe I might need to remove this 700 quantity 88 penny by order. Well, remember, this is equal to $1, so we'll wait and see. But I'm going to test the waters. I'll see if it works. But as it gets cheaper, all of these should start getting cheaper as well. Or maybe these are so valuable that it'll keep the case up. Who knows? But the best answer I can give is within the next 4 weeks, we're probably going to see this case start to get quite cheap. We're probably going to have a very... how much quantity are we going to end up? We're probably going to reach 100,000 by then. Maybe. But so as long as I keep recording everything, we can use this for future reference. I'll quickly read what you're saying. Any case with a print stream will hold a decent value. That's true. So with the likes of Broken Fang case, the reason why it went down so cheaply is because they're so easy to get. The very second that the Operation Broken Fang disappeared, well, how are we going to get more of them? You couldn't. And ever since then, because it has a M4 print stream, ever since then, Broken Fang case has gradually just kept going up and up and up and up. It did kind of stop about a month ago. Again, Antwerp 2022. So, yeah. Oh, it started to pick back up again. But can you see that? It was climbing ever since October. It just kept climbing and climbing and climbing. And then, well, this is when Antwerp 2022 started. So, beginning of June, the sale... No. June, July... Yeah, June. So, beginning of June, it started to go down... And now we've started to kind of see it pick up a bit. The M4 is what's carrying it. And in the future, when we keep seeing more and more print streams coming out, and there's a lot of them on the workshop, this is very likely something that's going to happen again in the future. Which is good. It's good that I'm recording all of this. We can use this as a reference for the future. If we see a case come out with another print stream, and it's on a good weapon, maybe an AK-47, maybe an AWP, you know. Then we'll see from here how the next case is going to probably behave. But I should also point out, you know, we got the very interesting looking Ice Cold as well on the AK. So it's so there's a lot of things. There's a lot of bits and bobs that are kind of giving it a nice view at the moment. But I'm kind of mumbling now, so I should just stop. But yeah. So as long as I just keep an eye on it, so as long as I keep recording what's going on with it, we can use this for future help when another case comes out and figuring out how we should approach it in the future. Random cases are great because when it's all properly scheduled and whatnot, everybody's prepared for it. We weren't prepared for this. We weren't prepared for those new skins. It's wonderful to see, and I hope to see it happen more again. But the next case is very likely going to be either... I mean, maybe they do something for CS10. I really don't think so. No, well, it's going to have the sticker capsule. I don't think we're going to have a case, much like what we had with CS20. It could. I'm not guaranteeing it, but it could happen. It would be odd if they did. But I reckon it's not going to happen now until the operation, if there's an operation. Or maybe Source 2? Source 2 case? I don't know, but... that's what I'm expecting now. Something based on an event is gonna be when the next case comes out, not a random case like Recoil. So it was fun. I hope to get more of them again for cheaper. I mean, I am still getting them. I am getting them for 50 pennies over here. Yeah, I bought one earlier. Come on, don't be slow. So yeah, I bought one of them earlier for 49 pennies. I will sell it later for around $2. So I would like to buy more, but I've got to be patient. And I'll be alright in the end.